Alright, man, so since you like the freestyle dude in this battle rap shit, we just gonna point out some shit. Let's see what your skills looking like. We got this lady in a mustard shirt. You know what I'm saying? Big breasts. What you gotta say about that?
Sometimes in battle rap, they show they got hate for you. Just kill ill will, make sure it wasn't debatable. I told these dudes I'm a player too. Shorty tight, like please stop. I hope we not taping you. But nah, we was taping you. Cause they know that I get the rest. They need to catch up cause they must heard I'm the best. You know, catch up, the shirt have mustard, get the rest. Before in 2011, I had a battle with T-Rex. Summer Madness 2, I had the body E-Nest. Before that, I was on grind time, showed them that I'm direct. When you think about them bars, they might say that I'm Einstein. But I told niggas I came to party like it's 9-9. I mean, nigga, with the punchlines to the schemes, nigga. If Ill Will was smart, he would've said, well, I got a Brooklyn shirt on if I'm from Queens, nigga. That's me, nigga. I had on a Brooklyn shirt in the battle and I'm still from Queens, nigga.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Unbiased with you checking in. There are interviews and then there's Untold Truths. It just is what it is. This one is on a homie Cortez. I met a lot of battle rappers, man. I can honestly say that Cortez is probably one of the realest people I met in this battle rap shit, so I'm definitely happy to bring his story to YouTube or whatever. I really feel like he bared his soul in this interview, man, and spoke from the heart. We talked about Smack URL, Vaulted Battles, Young Ill, Tech 9, Disaster, Mav Hoffa, pretty much his whole entire career, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a long interview. I appreciate everybody that took the time to watch it. Unbiased Review, subscribe to the channel. I'll let your boy.
So what you gonna do? You gonna brag about beating me on TV? Nigga, I'm known for torture, but this hammer hereditary, Rex. It's in my genes, that's a chrome disorder. You ain't know, did you? These facts ain't send a memo? Oh, them folks ain't warn you? Yeah, we on smack. But y'all about to see a total slaughter. I mean, how y'all putting a penitentiary wall versus what's pretend to be dope? I sat back, I figured out what you're an enemy for. I guess he figured he'd bring the enemy at enemy 4, you getting 8. With both hands, I give my enemies 4s.
Guaranteed if a dot would have had that weapon, you would have died. With that aside, let me ask you this real question. Now, how can you as a man even admit that? When a nigga that robbed you wrecked and you called his jack, your chain snatched, but she wasn't worried about getting your shit back. You was begging for the footage that nigga had that made you look bad. He YouTubed it, uploaded for the world to see. Chrome me a dome, eyes closed, and he's copping please. Now I ain't saying you a pussy call, you just not a G, cause boys don't turn into men when they on bended knees.
Dana Ashley brings up the chain shit. Now anybody that knows the real situation knows what really happened is looking at it like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? You get what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at it like, if you see me in the battle, I'm like, yo, you serious? Now mind you, Shayna pushed the battle back 2 weeks. Debo had to push the battle back 2 weeks because Shayna said she didn't have a third round. So for them 2 weeks, I already know what happened. K-Shine or Mook or one of them told her that story and told her run with this story. Simple as that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? She needed a third round. The whole third round was about me. And how would she know? She wasn't even dot mob when the shit happened, and niggas ain't go talking about that. So they had to tell her. So then that's when I pressed niggas like, yo son, y'all niggas not only feeding a bitch information, y'all feeding a bitch wrong information. Y'all niggas trying to have me looking crazy out here, son.
And Unbiased Review checking in back with another Untold Truth. This one is with the homie Cortez. What's good, man?
Shaking.
Now, before we get into the interview, I don't really know if you understand like how much, I guess, Cortez and Unbiased, I guess how much you've meant to the Unbiased brand in this way. Because when I was first doing reviews and like I was just talking to YouTube fans only, you reached out to me You know what I'm saying? You felt like I was giving you some slack, so you reached out to me to explain what it is that you do and help me get a better understanding of what you bring to the table. So you were the first battle rapper that made me think, well, wow, these dudes are really watching Unbiased Reviews. You know what I'm saying? So then me and you became cool. I think the Hollahan battle was a battle that really, I was like, yo, you really on your shit. And then just from then, we've been cool, added you to the Facebook group. So yeah, man, like you was like the first battle rapper that I really kind of got cool with when I started.
You know,
Unbiased
it's crazy
Review.
with that story because like my manager Jay, at that time, me and him just started going into the management artist agreement, and he was like, yo, you neglecting your Facebook. He says your Facebook is a big part of your brand. You understand? And at that time, he was making me understand that Cortez, a battle rapper, and Cortez, a brand, should be two different things. And you should be worried about Cortez, the brand, and include battle rapping and everything. And we've been trying to do this interview for a couple months. Like I just work. You know what I mean? I'm not here just to battle rap. I'm here because this is my career. This is how I feed my family. So I take it real serious. And reaching out to you, I don't know why I did it. You know what I mean? But you hit a nerve that day, like, and it made me really just realize, yo, man, I gotta do something. If I want to win and I want this shit that bad, then I gotta do something. So I reached out, and I think it's cool that Unbiased Review is probably the biggest Facebook group now with battle rap. You guys get your views, you know what I'm saying? And your opinions really count. And I like the way you carried yourself. So that's why I reached out to you too, because I said, all right, he feels a certain type of way, but he understands the culture. You understand? It's one thing if somebody doesn't like you, but they just don't like you because they're not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But you more or less, you pay attention. You know what's going on. So I said, you know what? I could have a good conversation with this dude. Let me see what I could do. And it worked out for the best. So props to Unbiased. Real talk.
All right, now you battle on a lot of different stages. So just take the fans through a little history lesson of the different stages that you've been on and like, you know, just...
I've been on the corner, first off. A lot of these new dudes, none of them have been on the corner. None of them have been on the corner battling 100 niggas out there, guns in their pockets, smoking weed, niggas is dirty, niggas is hiding in niggas is battling in barbershops. We closing the gate. Anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Shit pop off for real. You know, I've been through that. You know what I mean? I battled in the middle of the projects, in the stairwells, and shootouts. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, the battle rap is because I really love it. It's not a trend to me. I didn't see it on World Star and want to try to battle rap. And I think that's the difference. I've been in those settings, so I appreciate when I'm out here in Atlanta battling. I've been on King of the Dot, Canada. I've been to LA. I'm going to London next month. Florida. You name it. Texas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas. Like, all due to battle rap in the last 3-4 years. So stages, I've seen them all. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see more. Appreciative, bro. From where I came from, shit.
What was that Fight Club experience like for you?
The experience, that's what, like, I think when I fell in love with it. You know, I won a showcase in New York City. And there was a big cypher outside. Fred the God was in the cypher. A few other dudes, my dude Billy the Kid. We're all rapping. And Fred is going off. And I came in and I went off. And the dude, everybody knew who Fred was. So niggas didn't know who I was. This is maybe like 05, 06. And the dude was like, yo, you ever heard of Fight Club? This dude pulled me to the side. I said, yeah. He said, yo, I see you making music because I won that showcase. That open mic that night. And he was like, but your bars, though, you fit to battle. Come to Fight Club this Friday. And Fridays were the tryouts, and then Mondays would be the taping. So they said we're doing the tryouts for season 2, and then the taping will be Monday. I met Von Jeff there. Shout out to Von Jeff because he fucks with y'all too. He told me he wants to do an Unbiased Review too. And he's like the A&R for Fight Club, so, you know, shouts out to him. I went there, fell in love with it. We was battling 8-9 people in a day. Now, the one thing about Fight Club was, since it was all tryouts, we had already a whole bunch of rhymes. We'll recycle them, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a matter of sharpening your sword, getting in that rhythm, and also still making new rhymes, you know what I mean? So you might see me battle 4 times, you might hear 2 verses that you heard before, but now I got 2 new verses. We were going back and forth for almost a year in Fight Club. Lotta Zay, Lance, all of us. And I think that helped us all hone our skills, you know? Great experience. Right before people like us were gonna get on the season 2 though, MTV, I guess they canceled the show for whatever reason, and all that footage is just hidden. hidden or lost, you know. But my name, I battled Jag. The first time I went, I battled Jag, which is Cassidy's dude from Larceny Family. Shouts out to Jag. And Jag was well known on the West Coast, like Disaster, Daylight, all of them knew Jag. He was killing people. They flew him out to New York, me and him battle. I lost. That was my first battle in Fight Club. Like high profile battle, I lost. Then the next week I battled Hami Ham. People know, if you watch the WRCs, people know who Hami Ham is. He's a legend in battle rap too. I lost to him, but we went 10 rounds. I lost to him, I couldn't freestyle. And I learned, damn, I gotta freestyle. And I gotta have my rhymes a little bit more directed at the person. So those 2 losses, first time there, like on the big stage, it made me work on my shit. Like it humbled me a little bit, you feel me? I won 18 straight after that in Fight Club. Niggas knew who I was. 18 straight. Then they were gonna put us on the main thing, but you know it got canceled. My homegirl AD the General, she booked me for a battle for Vlad. Vlad had a small little battle in Fat Beats for like Machiavelli branding or whatever. I won that shit. The footage never came out, but somebody on their cell phone recorded it off like a flip phone or some shit. And the footage was choppy, but it was on YouTube.
Hey yo, this nigga's bitch switch dicks on a daily basis. He knows she is smart, but the nigga scared to face it. Soft ass, you all hype. Your brother fucked her and made him tape it last night. That's right. Nonetheless, I still put her up against the wall. I turned her over, then I hit her with the Dougie Fresh.
And Direct seen the battle on YouTube. The battle only had like 200 views, 300 views. It was just there. Direct seen it. He left a comment and he kept commenting like, "Yo, I want to know who Cortez is." And it was a battle with Jay Focus. So then, next thing you know, one day, nigga, I'm in a trap doing what I do, and my phone rings from a Florida number. I pick up, and it's Direct. And he's like, "Yo, I want to start a new league. I got this movement. It's gonna be called Grind Time. We want you to do a battle, bro. If you win 5 battles, we'll start paying you." I'm like, yeah, whatever. Alright, yeah. I dubbed it, but then I thought about it. I was like, "Well, when is it?" And he said September. What's your battles dude named Complex? I said, "He got stuff online." They said, "Yeah." Now I never used to write for people. I said, "You know what? Let me go online and let me check this dude just in case." I didn't know nothing about World Star at the time. I didn't know nothing about internet sites, nothing. I was just straight DVDs and rapping on the block. I seen the WRCs a little bit, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I knew who Solomon was from the math battle. So I was like, "Okay, this is kind of cool. I'll do it." Didn't write no verses. I had verses in my head. I won that battle. That was nothing to me. I met Hollow there the first day, and I met Iron there the first day. And we just all knew, like, you could tell who was, like, the cream of the crop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me and Hollow was both looking at each other. And after that, when it hit World Star, that's when it, like, kind of got crazy, because I didn't know what World Star was. My phone had, like, 50 messages. I woke up that morning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I thought somebody died or something. Like, you know what I mean? I check it. And people are just like, "Yo, that battle on World Star is crazy." So I start going to World Star. So then I realized, oh shit, this is the biggest hip hop website in the world. And Grind Time was getting the battles on there. Boom. Battle KM about 10 times in Fight Club. So then they told me, "Yo, we want you to battle KM because he's the 106 and Park champ." Alright, cool. This is going to help my profile. He doesn't show up the first time. I battle a no-name dude named Jazzy Tech. Whatever. The next time, I don't know if you remember when Hollow battled Philly Swain. That battle was a crazy battle. But if you watch that battle's during the day. It's not during the night, it's during the day. When me and KM battle that same day, you see it's nighttime. Nigga, we were supposed to battle at 2 p.m. He ain't show up till 9 p.m. I thought he was not going to show up again. Started drinking with my niggas, watching the battles. I was twisted, saucy. He shows up. They want us to battle. I'm winning the battle, and in the 3rd round, I choke. That forces it to overtime. And in the overtime, I choke. Because I was just too twisted.
Everybody give it up for the 106 and Park kid, but the fun's over. It's time I tear apart shit. I heard your verses. You only had a line or two. The reason that he won, Pro Style had his eye on you. He had a little crush, slid you his digits. And after the show, on the low, they decided to kick it. Took it to a local bar, decided to link. On the low though, he's a homo, he was spiking his drink. Now you're a date rape rapist. Now, listen. Now he's a date rape victim. Getting fucked in the dark. He's a date rape victim getting fucked in the dark. He's a date rape victim getting fucked in the dark, and all this for a chance at 106 in Park. Damn, the kid is gay. He fiending to get laid. Red Bull, Pulp Fiction, they treat him like Ving Rhames. And listen, Red Bull, Pulp Fiction, they treat him like Ving Rhames. Time.
I don't think it's a tie. Real talk. Last round, I think KM was way more consistent. Cortez slipped up at the end again, and so that's what I'm basing my shit on. And I got KM on that.
That's 2 up. I'll be honest, Cortez, he was doing his thing throughout the whole battle. Those two slips, it's important, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Stop hitting the the L too hard, or you know what I'm saying, or just you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was crazy. KM's freestyle game did him a lot today. He stepped it up major.
And when that hit World Star, bro, that was like the shit that like put the fire under me, because I lost, and I lost in front of people.
Now let's talk about KM. That nigga that you choked against. You brought that bullshit battle to OT, then you choked again. How the fuck you freeze on somebody that light, Holmes? He got nervous, screwed up, and kept repeating himself like Mike Jones.
Like, I was feeling a certain type of way. Like, my niggas was like, "Cool, that nigga's whack. Don't worry about it." But I felt like people were yes-men to me. I took it to heart. I was like, hell no. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not him. No disrespect to KM, but I beat you every other time, so you know what I mean? Like, it was a pride thing. Nigga, from there, Mars Jelton killed them. Young Sheen killed them. So Calm beat them. And I was just started going on a tear. Like, it just made me say, fuck it. I could do something with this. You know what I mean? And it's either now or never. And I just started going on a tear. So that was like my first experience. You know what I mean? Like, I think Grind Time helped me a lot with learning battle rap and like learning the little things I needed to like hone my skills, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Direct for that, shouts out to PH for that, shouts out to Jay's Juice for that. You know, the little tips Iron Solomon gave me, even Hollow, you know what I mean? Like, people gave me little tips, and then when I battled Young Sheen, Math and Nems hosted that battle. And me and Math known each other for years, here and there, you know what I mean? But never got cool. But when he saw that, he fucked with me. And he was like, yo, son, I fuck with you. And then, you know, other shit going on in the streets and shit, niggas just click. And the nigga just started throwing me alleys. And I gotta give Math his props for that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to throw me alleys. He introduced me to Norbs. And D Chambers introduced me to Norbs. And from there, we did Blue Collar. I battled Miguel Diablo, Deacon Frost. That set my shit in the streets through the roof, that battle. You know what I mean? And niggas knew I was on Grind Time. But then they seen me on a street format and kill a nigga. And then from there, that's when fucking, who I met? I met Ice. I battled in a lot. Remember Ice had the Gladiator event. I battled Lizzie there from Purple City Gang. That's the day I met Conceited. Conceited battled that day. Dutch, right? Or one of them dudes. So now it's like, I'm not on the cameras as much yet, but people are knowing who I am. So I'm just looking at like, all right, my time is coming. You know what I mean? When I got to the Real Deal, I battled Real Deal, Conceited, and Head Ice all in the same month. Now that is when I realized I needed to pump my brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I look at that as another experience. I didn't have my rounds really prepared for Real Deal, and we drove to Florida. From there on, I realized business-wise, I'm not driving nowhere or nothing like that. I need my comfortability to fly and get to where I got to get to and be mentally prepared for a battle. Because I spit my rounds in the wrong order. You know what I mean? If people ever check that battle, there's a bonus round with Real Deal. I fucked Real Deal up in that bonus round. And I beat Real Deal in the first round in the battle. And my rounds were out of order. Those two and my third round was supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, so I just realized, yo, man, I gotta really take this shit serious, you know? But like I said, I enjoy the fact that I made these mistakes on camera, because I was able to study my shit and like figure out what am I doing wrong and what it takes to be the best, you know? And I don't know if any other people or battle rappers were looking at it like that, but I damn sure was. Because I really fuck with the culture and I really loved what it brings to the table. And, you know, I learned from that. Battle Conceited. That battle was a crazy battle. I learned a lot in that battle. I learned never doing unlimited and spit only 2 rounds in the 3rd round. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's another learning experience. So, you know, that's another reason why I say, you know, people think I'm whack. They probably got old premonitions. You know what I mean? But I just look at it like, nigga, I was in junior high and high school. Now I'm in college. You know what I mean? Now I'm professional. You know? And, Khan, great experience. That was my nigga. That was the first time we got paid for a battle. And then when they threw me the alley for Head Ice, I just took it. You know, shouts out to Ice. He definitely didn't have to give me the shot.
You ain't no rapper. You're more like an ex-cop. The baby moms, I swear that bitch got the best box. You was out pulling collars, trying to get guap. I was tugging on her collar, throwing her headshots. I felt bad for Receipt. He kept hearing a bedrock. So when I'm done, I told your son, go set up the Xbox.
Brooklyn came to Harlem and bodied a nigga in his own borough. That's how we play.
That's the one thing that I think battle rap might be missing now, the authenticity. You know, a lot of us understood our grind and came up with our grind at the same time. And I think that was why it was so exciting. You feel me? A lot of niggas now, I think they kind of fraudulent or like, it's just not adding up right. You know what I mean? Like people now are just battling because they see battles and they say, you know what, let me try this. It's the same way now everybody's just a rapper in general. Now everybody's a battle rapper, you know? And I feel like that's where we missing the edge at. But at that time, though, it was real. You know what I mean? Ice, Show Me Wild Love, Oss, all them niggas, Lux. You know what I mean? And once I knew I was getting in rubbing elbows with Lux and Mook and Rex and all them, I was like, I bet. You know what I mean? Like, niggas gotta respect me. Niggas gotta respect my handle. But then after the Head Ice battle, you know, the big man hit me up. Norbs worked that out, hollered at URL. Smack wanted to come back. He had a meeting with all of us. And he said, yo, I'm about to turn it up. He booked Math and Rex. He booked me and X Factor. He booked Miles and Rich. And Big T and Deacon Frost. You know what I mean? And then from there, you know, the movement's just been crazy. Just been crazy.
Well, let me ask you this. You've been a part of a lot of different judging systems. You know, some say some of your stuff has been controversial. So you've been part of judge battles. You've been part of just fans' opinion, like URL battles, and you've also been part of polls. Mm-hmm. So which do you prefer, and what, I guess, what's the pros and cons of each?
Like, for me, it doesn't really matter. I really don't like judge battles because 50% of the time, whoever they say wins, let me not even say 50, 70% of the time, if you judge a battle, more than likely that person's the one that won. You know what I mean? Most of the time it's definitive. But you got that 30% that where either you have a classic and you can't tell, or the dude is heavily slept on, you know what I'm saying? Or a dude's peoples is hyping his rhymes and they're not that crazy, you know, and it can sway opinions. You know, so I think a judging system sways an opinion. I think the best thing about battle rap and why we get the views we get is because people debate and argue about who they think won. And I think that's the key to it. You got people in the barbershop, yo, son, y'all niggas seen that news that my nigga got crazy. Nah, son, I don't think so. I think this nigga won. What? You crazy? Put it on. You get what I'm saying? And you got 10 people in the room. Yo, son, I think he got crazy. Nah, but he said some shit. You feel me? And it's the rumors, the gossip, like, it's everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I look at battle rap now like how we used to look at mixtapes when we wanted to get that exclusive Fab freestyle or that exclusive 50 Cent joint. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas used to be like, yo, I gotta get this mixtape because I gotta hit this new verse. That's how we are now with battles. Yo, son, this niggas gets crazy. I love his style. You know what I mean? Got a new battle out. So I really think the rumors and the gossip and not having no judging and people just debating, I think that's the key to making battle rap big. So I would say leave it unjudged and leave it to the consumer, you know, to the fan.
Let me grab this notebook, man. Let me throw these names at you: Disaster, Hollahan, Tay Rock, Hitman, Suge, Thesaurus, A-Verb, Young Ill, X Factor, Meta, Conceited, Soulcon, Head Ice, Just Days, Marv One. That's just a list of. You got a pretty damn extensive resume. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
John after today.
Yeah, John Adon. Shout out to him. What's your 3 hardest battles?
Hardest writing wise, or just the pressure was felt?
Probably the pressure.
I keep it real. The presser was Head Ice, because that was my first, like, that was Lions Den, and people, if you don't realize, Head Ice was the hottest battle rapper when I battled him. That Lions Den DVD was out. He just had that shit with Ty Knots. He was doing his own league. Like, he was out of here. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to battle me. Not me. He could have battled other people. He didn't have to battle me.
We snatch kids and we tie up grandpa. Heroes that die yet will if they try act Hancock. Lux, you gotta get the Patron or the Henny bottle. These niggas looking Grey Goose, the little skinny model.
But that resume, that's hard work right there. That resume is hard work. You know what I mean? You always know with Cortez you're going to get your full 3 rounds. It's the least you're going to get. You know what I mean? I don't never come unprepared. And not a lot of y'all can say that. Line that was said to me that was crazy. I think Mark Sanchez was crazy. I'm not going to lie.
So don't start, because for them dead breads, I spark and leave this man dead. You just a Mexican that rep New York, but lose when it matter the most. You Mark Sanchez.
Who else? Marv 1, the unbiased line. That was a dope line. I don't know. I don't know who else.
Okay, looking at your resume, what battles do you feel like you either lost or they're debatable?
Conceited.
He sort of getting bitched up like nah. So you think we believe all that blah blah and how you rah. Nigga, ha. I'll pop up like voila to make him disappear. Ta-da. Send him up to Allah, nigga, bye. Just so you understand, going de casa. Like, hey, papa, que pasa? The Trey Pop, y'all turn him to straight nada. It ain't going pow, it's going blocka. They like conceited, that's his mama. Nigga, I don't give a caca.
Conceited, Hitman is different. It's debatable, it's a classic, it's debatable. One day I'll wake up and I'll be like, maybe Hitman beat me. You know what I'm saying? And one day I wake up and be like, nah, I beat him. You know, it's just one of those battles.
What is he, a mixed breed of Chris Reeves if he turned black with a twist weave and a turnt cap, yelling big B's, or with them bloods you reppin'? You Manny Pacquiao, nigga, your blood's in question.
Marv 1, I beat him. Tay-Rock is a debatable that irks me. Tay-Rock and Averb are 2 battles that really irk me though. And Real Deal irks me because I know I could have beat him. Like, I've never been in a ring and felt like a nigga was just flat out better than me. I feel like a nigga outperforms me or I fuck up. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm going on such a tear right now, because I'm not gonna fuck up like that no more. You know what I mean?
You know what battle of yours bothers me the most?
Well, Chuck. Yeah, that's my main one. I never spoke about that. Because you see, it just popped in my head.
I just feel like, I don't know, I wanted you to 3-0 Suge so bad.
Look, let me tell you something.
And I don't feel like you lost. I just hate that I gotta debate people about
it's debatable, and that's what irks me. Like, shouts out to Suge first, though, because I'm not trying to play him. But the second round, my first minute, I had a different scheme. And I changed it a couple days before. And it was bars. Like, if you notice, that whole battle I had bars. First round I beat him. Even with the mic problems, I beat him. You know what I mean? All his rounds was like a minute 30. You know what I mean? And then he recycled the whole second round. But like I said, it's a learning experience. That was the first time I was on the stage. Remember that? I battled Hollahan. I was gone for a year and change. From Thesaurus to Hollahan. You feel me? So like, I'm still trying to work out the kinks. And I kind of was like, I had a lot of bars for sure. But in my head, I was just like, I'm going to kill this nigga. Still being cocky. You know what I'm saying? And that was another humbling experience. Because I'm like, yo, how the fuck I dropped the ball with this nigga? You know what I mean? And it wasn't like still to this day. It's like it's still close. And it's because of me. You know what I mean? I was sick that day.
Honestly, you don't put your team in jeopardy like that. Yo, don't put the... Nah, hold on. I know what I'm saying. Hold on. Give me the wood. Nah. Hold on.
niggas. Real niggas think before they speak. Can't you tell right now that Proof comment is the reason Surf on bail right now? And that's why I came here. Gladly I smash him. Got the info he be snitching, so I'm grabbing a magnum. If he's singing, it's caps off, like the national anthem. Nigga, I realize how important a water bottle is in a battle. You know, anybody that says I choked is just hating. You can blatantly see, you know what I mean? I couldn't talk, like, and I'm trying to say, I forget it was a big word I was trying to say. What the word I choked on? Some shit. You're responsible. Some shit I was saying by his mans. If you pay attention to that third round, I was ruining his life before I stumbled. Ruining his life. Like, the way it was building up and I was putting it together, everybody was just waiting for the build up. And right when I got to the line is when I fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everyone was like, damn. You know, so it's a learning experience, you know. I always look at it like if I know I could have won, it doesn't bother me as much. But Suge, Real Deal, and Averb and Tay-Rock, like those battles are like, those battles could have made or break a lot of things right now. If I would have just beat Suge clearly, beat Tay-Rock clearly, you get what I'm saying? And even if it was, I honestly think if me and Verb was recorded a lot better, it would be a lot closer battle. I think the filming is real bad on it, that it takes away from it.
For this faggot, let me get back to y'all, St. Louis. I want to talk about the battle rap scene in y'all city and how it has evolved. I mean, once upon a time, Word War, they had it all. But nowadays, street status is passing y'all. But what does Verb do? He says, I'm looking for new talent. But he's taxing y'all. So why give a nigga credit when every tryout he has to charge, making niggas pay to get discovered on a master card?
Wow. And I think those three battles right there, especially that they were back to back, I think that's what like set me back. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's why I'm on a tear right now. Like sometimes you need to hit the bottom to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm gonna put all the bullshit aside for a second. Let me talk to you. I'm gonna point out your flaws and faults and what's wrong with you. You're a genius on drugs, correct? Well, what's going on with you? Do you get high to hide the demons inside that are haunting you? Like Bruce B? May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bruce B.
May he rest in peace. And I would never disrespect him. And I know this is a touchy subject, but fuck. There's a rumor that I heard about y'all with. I'm disgusted, Jeff. Don't get upset. Just be real with yourself, because every drug that Bruce did, you dealt it yourself. Every line on the canvas, capsule in every tablet, you're the worst kind of friend. You influence his every habit. He got high from within. He hid his vulnerabilities. And since you taught him how to get high, I think I'll teach you about responsibility. Real friends help you make yourself. If I was him as a fake friend, I would hate myself. All the roids and them cocaine, I would hate my health. If I'm the reason my man's dead, I would take myself. No pause and metaphors, I'm dishing it the realest way, because your actions then are the reason he ain't here today. Me Team Homie, yeah.
What's good?
I just caught me a mean body.
Now we've heard you rep Team Homie, Murder Ave, NYB.
I started Team Homie.
What are your affiliations with those three as of today?
Exclusive. Murder Ave is where I grew up. Myrtle Ave was once named Murder Ave. I'm not from the Myrtle Ave of the nice restaurants, the bars, and all the shit that's happening now in the hood because of the Barclays Center and you know, a lot more white people. Like, they're bringing a lot of, Brooklyn is changing. There's a lot of money getting put into Brooklyn. Myrtle Ave, if you really know Brooklyn, you know we right there. Marcy Projects, Fort Greene Projects, Lafayette Gardens, Sumner, you got Tompkins. Like, that's the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at a Jay-Z video from Myrtle Ave 10 years ago and look at a Myrtle Ave now, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I grew up in that era. We always had Murder Ave. That's my fam. That's not my man's. Everybody in Murder Ave is fam. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we grew up together. We've been broke together. That's my team. That's my movement. It's never going to change. You know what I mean? NYB is a collection of bosses from each section. That's what people don't understand. NYB is Mav Hoffa, Cortez, Hollow the Dawn, D Chambers, BK Bear. You know what I'm saying? Hands.
all of us have our own sections and our own movements in Brooklyn and Queens or wherever. You get what I'm saying? And the way we did NYB was, niggas was on it like, yo, son, we all fuck with each other genuinely. It was just, that's how it was. Me, Hollow, Matt, we all fucked with each other genuinely. So what we said we were going to do was, we said, yo, son, strength in numbers. Cool, you got 30 Puerto Rican niggas turning up. You know what I'm saying? Math, you got 10 niggas from the Heights, Chambers, you got the whole Coney Island. Hands, you got East New York and the Bammers. Hollow, you got the whole LOM. Boom, let's bring it together and let's try to do something. And that's what it was. We did a whole album. You know what I'm saying? People don't know the album was done. You know? It was a good time. It was a real fun time. I just think it's a learning experience again. Business-wise. You know what I mean? Certain things just didn't go right. And it put a little damper on it. Like, nigga, we fam at the end of the day. Like, Math could come to my crib and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's be like, oh, those your friend. You know what I mean? Like I go to his crib. Like, we good like that. You feel what I'm saying? I could leave Math in my crib and go. You know what I'm saying? I won't worry about nothing. Same vice versa. You know? But at the time, just business-wise, it was getting too crazy. And I also think a lot of us, like I said, we learning on camera. We was all on camera. We was learning. We don't know. You know, people try to divide shit and throw hate out and, oh yeah, them niggas is, you a flunky or you this or you that. And it's like, come on, my nigga. Like, you don't even know the situation, you know? And I just feel like those are people that want to divide. And we're learning now how to avoid that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because people always want to see a division to cause drama, you know? And I think we were real strong at the time. I think NYB was so strong at the time. Niggas had to throw that division between us, you know? And I think we fell for it a little bit, truthfully.
NYB, who's a part of it?
When it started, there were 32 people in the room. Smack was there. Beasley was there. Cortez was there. Chambers was there. And a lot of other people. I think after I lost to Calico, I started to notice a separation of certain people, distancing themselves from me. And you know, I understand it, and it is what it is. It's not like anybody will deny and say, yo, I'm not NYB, but it's just people decided to have their own shit. And not only that, but NYB, we were working on getting a situation as a group. We recorded about 18 songs together. We recorded 18 songs together, and it was a fallout between the two partners that were working on this project with us, that were going to take us to Def Jam and handle everything and get us a situation. When that fallout happened, I feel like a lot of people looked at me and Norbs, and they were like, yo, what happened? What now? You know what I mean? Yo, I had a lot of things going on. Norbs is still running with the Smack shit, so people felt like, you know, they weren't getting the attention they needed, so they went off and they started doing their own thing even harder. NYB is always going to be who is NYB, but as far as like who really is NYB started in the streets. Like, it was me and two other dudes, and we were really like the New York bullies, you know what I mean? We were running around doing all types of crazy shit, sticking things up, beating people up, getting into shit in clubs. That's really what that was. We decided to make it something. Make it like a music entity or a battle rap entity or whatever. We wanted to make it a brand, something that we could sell. And it didn't work out like that. There was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of, yo, this person is getting more light, and yo, I've been here from the start, and you know, it was crazy. NYB, I'm always gonna be NYB.
We all in a good space now. It's natural, it's genuine. Niggas that's still around. You feel what I'm saying? For a reason. So at the end of the day, NYB's a collection of bosses. Yes, we're NYB. It doesn't mean we're not Murder Ave. You know what I mean? And the whole thing with Team Homie was, me and Swave and Ike started Team Homie. We started it. There wasn't no Swave started Team Homie and I wasn't there, or Ike started. Actually, Ike is the one that came up with the name. Ike P. I battled Mars Jelton and Swave had a battle that day. If you watch that battle when I battled Mars Jelton, Swave and Ike is behind me. we all was, like I said, at grind time at the time, it was a lot of nerds. And then there was a few of us that recognized the real shit. You know what I'm saying? The street shit. Swave, me, Hollow. So me and Swave was getting cool. And niggas, Ike yelled out, Team Homie, Team Homie. I like that shit. And I was like, yo, son, we killing all these niggas in grind time. So that was the little slogan. You know what I'm saying? And from there, it just became a whole nother movement. You know what I mean? But it got so big at the time, I told Swave, I said, yo, Swave, I don't know if you're going to feel a certain type of way, my nigga. Like, this is a movement, but like, this should be more yours because I have my movement. And I can't have my niggas, my day one niggas, feeling a certain type of way. You feel what I'm saying? It just isn't, it just, you know, that's not being real. So, you know, I started Team Homie with Swave and Ike. But, you know, all credit to, like, building a brand and making it big and all that, I gotta go to Swave. Because he put in the work, you know. Me and Swave had a talk before Grind Time did it. And he said, yo, son, I want to get my shit right. And I said, yo, my nigga, if you for real about it, I'll try to help you as much as I can. You know what I mean? And I helped Swave, like, pick certain battles. You know what I'm saying? To move up the ladder. And then once he got O-Red, you know what I mean? He handled his business. And like I said, that's my bro. Congrats to him, too. He just had a baby. But that's my bro, man. And you know what I mean? I'm glad the whole Team Homie. I fuck with everybody in Team Homie, PH, my nigga Jux, Bugs. I know Bugs for like freaking 10, 12 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's still fam. If I got an event, Team Homie's coming out. If Team Homie got an event, Murder Ave is coming out. NYB's coming out. So, you know, I think that clears it up. I fell back from Team Homie because I just owe that to my niggas, my day one niggas. I need to help them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And that's all.
Hustler, stop it, nerd. You got the nerve to say he dealing with heavyweight. He got blocks to serve. I sent them something down south. That's what I got. The word, you featherweight. That makes sense. You just mocking birds. One shot, release 3. It's like I'm mocking bird. I pop this bitch. Pop this bird. Your hotel got her swinging off the knob, so do not disturb. Nigga, don't ask if I'm top tier, dummy. I wrote all these rounds in one day and I'm still whipping your ass for that top tier money.
Let's talk about race. To clear up any rumors, could you tell people what your nationality
Puerto
is?
Rican, 100% Puerto Rican.
Not Mexican.
Mexico
not
and Puerto Rico are completely like on the other side.
How do you feel? Do you feel like race has played a part in you getting your respect?
I do feel like race has played a part. I'll be honest with you. It was never for my place to say it though. You know what I'm saying? Ever since, even before the cameras, like I come into, man, when I went to the Lions Den, niggas was just like, yo, who this Puerto Rican nigga? I was the only Puerto Rican nigga in the barbershop when I battled in the Lions Den the first time against Newborn. Didn't know who Newborn was. I didn't know Lux, nothing. They just called me to come. Niggas didn't know I was Cortez. So when they said, yo, we got Cortez coming up, and I came up, niggas was like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Until I went off. And then niggas is like, oh, okay. But I always gonna get that, this little Puerto Rican nigga trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. And I'm just looking at niggas like, son, I done did more dirt than you could tell me. All this shit you saying, it ain't gonna equal up. You know what I mean? But what helped me, like, persevere, I seen an interview with Eminem one time. And he was like, yo, me being white was the biggest problem in my career until I got over the hump. Then it became the biggest asset to my career. So I look at it like that. When I battled Disaster and I pulled up, it was about, I don't know how many Mexicans was out there, gangs and all type shit when I pulled up in LA. That was my first time in LA. I didn't know I had that much of a fan base from the Spanish community. Like, you get what I'm saying? In New York, we're a little different. We all hood, you know what I mean? And in other states, though, like, people look at me a certain way. Whether I'm Puerto Rican, they just know I'm Spanish, and they're like, yo, this nigga's repping for us. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I ain't fucking Mexican or I ain't fucking Dominican, and like because at the end of the day, I'm Latin, I'm Hispanic, and I have a responsibility to represent for my people and my culture and do it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about race on that point, but I feel it's race when it comes to people judging me firsthand. And a lot of people don't give me a listen sometimes just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll look for a reason. Spanish nigga, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people that I've met that was like, yo, I thought you was trash, son. And then when they get around, be like, yo, son, you good. But it is what it is. You know, it's the cards I was dealt. That's all. It don't bother me. I take it as a liking. I got a responsibility, and I rep my people. You could say I'm Mexican. You could say whatever. I think it's so redundant and like corny now that you're not even gonna get a reaction from it. And I think that's another reason why niggas is losing, cause that Mexican shit ain't gonna work no more. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gave, to be honest, niggas gave Tay-Rock a huge pass with that battle. Like, I think Tay-Rock is a dope dude, but I think that battle explains exactly why he can't get over the hump. He'll just settle. Like, he had nothing to rap about. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like he had nothing to rap about. So he just did nothing but Mexican flips. And niggas let him do it. Like, the fans fucked with it. It's cool if they fuck with it. But I just look at it like, I sit here every battle and try to come with new angles and create creative shit every fucking battle. And y'all niggas is trying to hate, but y'all let a nigga do, you know what I mean? Like, redundant shit. You know what I mean? And shouts out to Rock, but you did a whole scheme about battle rappers' names.
I don't really like to change shit when I battle. Like you said, gun puns, name flips, same shit when I battle. The last nigga I battled, I killed using niggas I battled, but I'ma just kill you using niggas that battle. First, I'll take you. First, I'll take you through St. Louis. You gon' feel this, the shit ill. I'll let them trade pounds knock your son off the big wheel. You think you got the juice till I show you I grip steel cannon in your face. It won't be magic when you get killed. Holla words out your mouth. I'ma ask you who you gonna hit, man, then smack the verbs out your mouth. I just took you through the loop. I'll drag you through the whole deep for miles. On a quest, this MCOD. Get you X, I'll cut a check clean where your face be. That calico shoot from long range just like a J. See? Hey, I just killed you using Midwest guys, my nigga. I can take you through Illinois, cause I ain't shy, my nigga. I don't rock a big T, and I ain't a quiet nigga. I keep a big cannon, cause I'm from the wire, nigga. Shout out to the PGs. But I ain't a new guy. For example, you must be high off that snow that you buy. Mister thinking he wavy till I have him in a new tie. How about that Audi? Boom, and make him woosah. Every nigga that I battle, you can't beat. So who are you testing? And every nigga that I battle, I can use as a weapon. Like, look, them clips going kaboom. You try and play mine. That shotgun old, but fresh out the box, that case shine. And them clips going kaboom, you try and play mine. That shotgun old, but fresh out the box, that case shine. And that cannon got an old red laser. I'll do you dirty, but leave the scene clean for the paper.
How many times has that been done? And you did that with Rich Dollars, right? So that was like the whole second round right there, you know what I mean? And then our freestyle rebuttal about you doing Mexican jokes in the third, and you still do it.
You the personal type, but I ain't sweating the shit. You like to dig dirt? Typical Mexican shit. Typical Mexican shit. Hey yo, I get fouled on some technical shit. I catch you from the side, you walk right into it like I'm setting a pick. That was light, but I could hit him with some heavier shit like I clean house when I grip the can like the shit Shazam. Clorox bleach the stains off the floor so they don't get me jammed. No witness sitting on that pine saw. When I clip this man, I'll kill a Mexican, but I'll leave the scene spick and span.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it shows lack of creativity. And it's like, y'all niggas can't get points for that. A nigga had nothing to write about. I ain't have nothing to write about with Tay-Rock. I found out ways to be creative, though. That's what we get paid for. You feel what I'm saying? That Owen Hart line, the whole, the Clippers, CP3, you know what I mean? Blake Griffin, because you banging over the car, like all that shit is creative. Like, I found ways to write for him, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't mention Mook and all them a million times. I had my one little segment, got what I had to get off my chest, and kept on. You get what I'm saying? Which niggas knew it was coming. Niggas just didn't know when. It came in the second round, came and went, and then the third round, beat them with bars. Like, you know, I came with bars. So, I feel like niggas just let it rock because niggas want to be ignorant or niggas just don't want to know no better. But at the end of the day, if you really paying attention, like that shit is just corny. You know what I mean? That shit's real corny. You gotta be real eventually and give it up.
All right, me and you was both in Chicago for the Young Ill battle. Now you have Young Ill as well as Tech 9, 2 battles that never drop. Does that bother you? And if so, how much?
The Young Ill situation
And
bothers me.
explain why there's
First off,
two rounds.
if you
also.
ever seen my meta battle, I just want y'all to know, basically those were my rounds for Ill. Like I have 4 or 5 rounds for him, just mad material. But basically those were the 3 cookie cut rounds. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Meta, but he's another St. Louis nigga and he raps just like Ill. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, I already had that battle booked and I was just like, man, I could cookie cut this into Meta. And everyone says, your shit for Meta was crazy.
I'm from Brooklyn. My swag's on B.I. mixed with a little T.I. But you can find me in a V.I. with his B.I.s. But nah, we ain't cut from the same cloth. Cause C.B. is my design. Stitch, look at him, slim fit, Levi's. I mean, it's in his jeans. His swag screams Fila. And he's just an average Joe. G.I. Look, Mira, Kidas, gripping. The next visit's the triage. Been thugging since knee highs. Mac 10 was with T-bars. Leather do-rags. Vocab was on T-Wine. Nelly was saying yeehaw. And around the same time, that Verb was working the kiosk. When Verb was working the kiosk, Juice, when he was writing raps on his lunch break in his neon, selling fake Jews to feed all 5 of his peons. Back to you, motherfucker. I'm about mine. Mess hall flow, collect calls till it's count time. I do it for my niggas that's locked down on that chow line, that eat food and knock on the table after chow time.
You was there, and I bet you don't even know that. I spit one of those rounds too Ill, and I got no reaction. People was like, "Yo, your shit was corny." It's not about that. It's about niggas. If you lose the energy and the crowd and everything, it's not gonna come out the same. And that's another reason why big venues and smaller venues are clashing. Cause how the fuck do I spit the same exact verse to Meta and niggas say this is one of the best Cortez rounds ever, and then when I battle it with Young Ill in a big crowd, niggas are saying I was terrible. That doesn't make no sense. You get what I spit the same round the same way, you know. Young Ill, that was a fucked up situation, and I was super tight. I was tight at Smack. I was tight at everybody. You know what I mean? And this is another thing of me being a real nigga. Niggas tell me, first off, my whole team booked their flights. The whole Murder Ave was out there. All my niggas booked their flights. That's over $1,000, $2,000 worth just in flights. And my niggas booked the hotel. We booked rentals. You tell me, the day I'm flying, you tell me, yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, cool. Niggas haven't spoken to Ill. What do you mean you haven't spoken to Ill? The day we flying, yeah, son, niggas can't get in contact with him. We don't know what's going on. We heard he was going through some shit, some street shit. And I heard what really happened, but I'm not gonna say it on camera. And I'm just like, damn, my nigga, why y'all telling me this now? Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I would have had my team book their flights, and it was some real life shit that I was like, I don't even want to battle this nigga like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't want that excuse. I didn't want that excuse. I thought me and him could have stole the show that night. I came ready to steal a show. And then when we get there, niggas say, yo, we got in contact with him. Alright, cool. Going through my rounds. John and Goods was in the hotel room when I was spinning my rounds. Niggas was like, yo, cool, your shit is crazy. The day of the battle, I saw you upstairs. I still was thinking we're doing 3 rounds. Still.
Even then?
Then.
Wow.
I come downstairs and Chico's like, yo, cool. Keep it real with you. Son, you might have to just do 2 rounds. I'm like, 2 rounds? I'm like, yo, Beasley, you bugging. Like, you know what I mean? What we got, 2-3 hours? We just got it. I'm like, I got to cut it to 2 rounds, Beasley. I wanted to cancel it. But at the same time, I need my bread. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out there and my niggas spent mad bread. I'm like, damn, son, 2 rounds? Alright, cool. Ill comes in, and you seen how Ill looked that day. He had a beard. It wasn't Ill. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga, I pulled the nigga to the side. I said, you good? And he was like, yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I know why Ill did the battle. Ill did the battle. He needed the bread at the time. I could just tell. Whatever he was going through, I could tell. It was a money move. And that's cool, you know. But at the same time, it fucked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially I had a chip on my shoulder because the Suge shit just happened. And I was like, nah, this ain't gonna happen again. So, whatever. Niggas tell us we got two rounds. Ill goes first. Well, his first round was what, 16 bars or some shit, and it was just trash. Whatever. I start my first round. I don't get much reaction, but I win the round. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get much reaction. Then Ill spits. Ill says what, 1 or 2 lines. He said the shotgun line or whatever. The Ricky, right. And he said he used it in another battle. The shit that you the whole stairwell. You ain't a step down. You the whole stairwell, nigga. And that was cool. And then when he did that after, he stopped again. Remember, he choked. And then they started booing. Before I even spit my second round, niggas is already booing. I don't know if y'all remember this. I started my second round and the mic went off.
Fucked up, yeah.
How long did we have to wait for the mic to turn back on? 10, 15 minutes?
Right.
Bro, the whole feeling of the battle's gone. It's over. You know that.
The whole time they was booing.
The whole mood of the shit. And I'm sitting there like, yo, I gotta really spit this verse right now. 15 minutes after? That's you know what I'm saying? And it was just, I just spit the verse and got out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ill came to me after and apologized. So that's why I've never really, like, you know what I mean, jumped out the window. Because I'm not a dude, I don't want to do this for views. Like, I do this shit to be real. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going through some shit. I don't know if y'all remember, I put a major Facebook post right after the battle. And I just, you know what I mean? I say, yo, I'm a real nigga. I'm not going to talk shit. I'm not going to say I beat him. I'm not going to say nothing because that ain't the Ill that I wanted to battle anyway. You know what I mean? So everyone was like, all right, cool. The backlash from the battle, though. Because you got to understand, fans run with everything. Rex did an interview on This Is 50, and he said, yeah, I heard they had the worst battle of the year.
Cortez have to win a battle. You got to win a battle. He can't battle me and he ain't win a battle. I kill Cortez. He know that. I just heard he had one of the worst performances in battle history.
Really?
So why would I battle him right now?
Where was his worst performance?
In Chicago.
Yeah, the Chicago
against Young Ill. I heard it so bad, Smack don't want to put it out.
Oh, that.
All that takes is for one nigga to say that, everybody runs with it. Then it becomes this whole big thing, yo, you was trash, you was trash. Now I go from me being trash, you get what I'm saying? It's like, so now people were just yeah, son, you couldn't even beat Ill, and he was trash. I'm like, hate. You wasn't there, you don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here cutting schemes and taking out certain shit. Because I'm going to be real with you. The way I had to holler in shit, there's some shit we need to speak about. I had that for Ill. And I could only, if I could do 3 straight rounds, then it would have made sense. But if I do it in 2 rounds, it's not going to make sense. So I had to try to jump into certain parts to try to make it connect. It was too much. It was a half-assed performance, but it was out of my hands. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. It don't bother me. Because then when I battle Meta, and niggas went crazy for that, I'm like, alright. Niggas just don't even, you know what I mean? Like, niggas don't even know what's going on. So, you know. And the Tech 9 shit to me.
It was crazy Twitter rumors. I didn't go to that battle.
What was the rumors?
I mean, niggas was just like, yo, Smack left the stage. He don't even want to be around.
He didn't leave for me. He didn't leave for me.
I know, but I'm just saying, like.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, people got to stop. Like, the one thing about the fans that when I go in your group and other groups, like, I look at it, I'm like, yo, niggas just say shit just to say shit. And I think that's the fuckboy shit in the groups that you got to clear out. You know what I'm saying? Smack left the stage. First, Tech 9 was terrible. But Smack didn't leave the stage for Tech 9. Smack left the stage because my group and Smack's group was arguing. Niggas was about to fight before the battle. Like, really fight. And one of my niggas was bargaining on Smack. Like, yo, Smack, like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas was getting heated. But Smack was trying to rush the battle because they was trying to close SOBs at 6 o'clock. Me and Tech 9 got on stage at 5:40. You know the battle ain't going to be done by 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So they was trying to turn the lights on and they was gonna cut the shit off. Smack jumped off stage because we're in the 3rd round, and he told him, don't cut the mic off, like, keep that shit on. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck up my footage. And then, after they said, this is the last round, and he said, yeah, he said, alright, and then Smack He can't just jump in the middle of Tech Nine shit, so he stayed in the crowd with Surf. As soon as Tech finished his round, Smack jumped back on stage for my round. You know, it wasn't like people trying to make it seem like you trying to disrespect, and it just be niggas be thirsty, reaching, don't know what they talking about. I fucked Tech Nine up that day. He asked for the battle. For whatever reason, I don't know. He asked for the battle. I didn't want to battle Tech Nine. I didn't really have motivation to battle him. I wanted Disaster or Rex. Told niggas. Nigga Beasley said, yo, probably could do Disaster for Summer Madness if you do this for us. You get what I'm saying? Do me the favor. We lost the Armageddon call. We need these little cards at SOB's call. Boom. Niggas forget, like, people could talk shit all they want. I bring about 70% of that crowd there. In New York City, I do pack venues. Like, you get what I'm saying? My name do ring bells. I bring people out. That's money. You feel me? I could pack SOBs. So, niggas came out. You feel what I'm saying? It was a great battle. I killed them. It wasn't nothing too crazy. But I don't brag about that either. But Smack can't put it out just because the footage is so fucked up. Fans are confused because they don't know if they're getting kicked out. People are talking. The audio's bad. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's bad. It's not just Tech Nine's performance. It's bad all around because it's the way it's filmed. You can't hear me certain times. You know? It just is what it is. And like I told Smack, and I said, yo, man, y'all niggas old. Like, y'all niggas old because, come on, son. Y'all niggas keep doing this to me right when I'm battling. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't stressed it. I put my rounds out. I made my money off my YouTube because I put my rounds out, you know? And again, before the footage came out with me spinning my round, niggas was like, oh, Cortez was terrible against Tech Nine too anyway. Who cares? But instead, they want to toss me this Philadelphia rag doll who's half drawn with his stand-up Rhapsody's left with nothing to stand on. Get it? If I shoot you, beware or you going to land wrong. Wait, Kevin Ware, land wrong? Yeah, nigga, that's wordplay. He doesn't get those. It's ironic how he freestyles, but we all say Tech no. Wait a minute, I got a question for the fans. Do y'all niggas even fuck with the nigga Tech? Yes? No? Shit, I don't believe you letting them Techs go. Why? Because he a bitch. Pet go. That's where the pets go. So if you pet, go. P80. Now that speaks daily. I give it strep throat. For rotting, you gonna pay with your life. Now that's a death toll. Then I spend my 3 rounds. Oh my gosh. Yo. What's the difference? Again, what's the difference? Young Ill, Meta, no difference. Tech Nine and me putting my rounds out, no difference. Niggas just don't want to listen or niggas just don't want to hate. And again, it depends on the setting. Because then I battle Disaster. Small room. You get what I'm saying? It's all about the things. I honestly think, and I was just going to put out a blog, I think my style is just better for smaller venues. And I'm not mad at that. A lot of people be scared to say that. No, because when the big venues come, I'm going to still try to step up on stage. I'm not going to say I can't do it. But I just feel like the way my style is, in a small room, it's hard to beat me in a small room. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. That's just my style. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, all the rumors and the vaults and all that, like, niggas don't know what the fuck they talk about. That's why I just be laughing sometimes. Like, if y'all even had a clue or what's really going on, or who really puts muscle behind who and money and all that. Y'all niggas wouldn't even.
I know it was another thing you wanted to touch on was my man Cortez not getting a fair shake. You know what I'm saying, on certain things you were saying, right?
Yeah.
It's not
so much getting a fair shake, but I know that his battles just haven't panned out. I know it hasn't been his fault. It hasn't been y'all fault either.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the opponents that he has, they're not prepared. They're going through stuff. Maybe they don't have all 3 rounds. Maybe they weren't showing up. And what happens is when we release these battles, you guys attack us. You don't attack the guy who was there and you blame it on us, even when it's free. So sometimes we have to put things away until there's the right time to release them, or until people really, really want them and they're like, okay, we'll just let it out. Unfortunately, Cortez has been on the other side of that. In terms of his performances, he's been good. You know what I'm saying? That's why we still fuck with him and hire him and use him. You know what I'm saying, to come out and perform. But shouts to Cortez, much respect to him, things that he's doing, and you know, we hope to get him in the ring soon with an opponent who shows up and can, you know, present him with a battle that is dope. You know what I mean? Where it's not one-sided on his part.
Let's go home, y'all. You look like you go to the movies and take the popcorn home with you. That's it, let's go home. That's all we know that's wrong with you, nigga.
be hogging up the concession stand, abusing the butter. Let's go. Be waiting. Brooklyn. If y'all can relate, then let me show them how we really abusing the butter, because we viewed from the gutter. And I'ma treat this like the Bing. That's when I hope he fronts. I'ma start shit for no reason. With the shoulder bump, I take his commissary. This nigga won't even go to lunch. He play his cell shook. I mac on any phone I want. Nigga.
Battle K-Shine on EBL.
Yeah.
That was what the rounds were? 2 minutes, 2 minute rounds.
2 minute rounds.
How you feel about that battle? Because you know that battle, in my opinion, it was a good battle on your behalf. I've seen better K-Shine, but what do you think of that battle looking back?
I think what a lot of battlers are doing. Take it.
No, we good.
When I look at the K-Shine battle, like what I think a lot of battlers are doing, top name battlers or whatever, I think they trying to downplay me personally, and I think this shit is like getting like redundant, and it's like it's a lot of fake shit, and it's like corny shit. It's like it's the same thing with a Tech Nine situation or with a Young Ill situation. It's like, yo, niggas just keep not showing up for no reason. Niggas keep getting booked for these battles still, demanding high money. These leagues are still paying these niggas this high money, and niggas is just fucking up the culture like that, fucking up the sport. You get what I'm saying? It ain't just one nigga, it's a whole bunch of niggas, and I feel like niggas is definitely doing that with me. Like niggas is saying, yo, you know what, I could just take this like no one's gonna care. And I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, yo, the fans was giving me such a hard time about my performances and coming at Cortez and saying, oh, Cole, you ain't giving 100%, we ain't fucking with you no more. Then I come and niggas do that, and niggas just say, oh yeah, but it was Cortez. That shit is corny. That shit is corny, that shit is fake. Like, K-Shine knew what it was. He should have came a lot better. He didn't come good. You get what I'm saying? I won. That's it. It ain't no bragging. I won.
All right, so you battled T-Rex. When I talked to Beasley yesterday, he said that was a EBL battle that was contracted before and then brought to URL. Is that true? That
it was contracted before, but when we were told that it was going to Known, it was like, all right, so we going all out then. You get what I'm saying? Then a couple days before the battle, he wants to say, oh, we only doing 2 minutes. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to say this now?
Who was that, Rex?
Yeah, Rex said that. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas gonna come and say this now? Like, again, this is a last minute situation. Niggas is trying to tell me, oh, it's 2 minute rounds. DNA's the one that called me. Keep it real. Not, you know what I mean? Like, DNA called me. Then I called Beasley, and Beasley was like, yeah, he's kind of complaining about the times. I'm like, yo, you gotta give me a window though. You gotta give me a 2 minute, 2:30 window. Let me finish my round. Let me finish the scheme. What battle rap do you know recently in any league, they just cut a nigga in front of his time?
You explain the T-Rex and Cortez controversy with the 2 rounds. Can you explain that real quick?
The T-Rex and Cortez controversy with the 2 rounds was this. The battle was already contracted to another league. That league wasn't doing an event. We picked up the battle. The rules of the battle were already paid, so we just basically paid off the purses back to the league and inherited the battle. So the rules were already, deal was already structured on how the rules were going to be for the match. So once they got there, it wasn't the typical smack URL rules, the times were shorter. So now there was a discrepancy if there was going to be a grace period after 2 minutes or if it was just going to be 2 minutes flat. So the battle is a 2 minute battle, which to me is ample time to get the job done. However, some felt that it needed longer time.
Let me just say this, because I don't know how much you can see, being that you kind of in the moment of your bars. While you was rapping, there was a lot of people like on his side,
pointing to the clock and shit.
Yeah, trying to get smacking them to stop. Even people like Murder Mook and stuff. So I don't really know how much you can see, but there was a lot of behind, you know, kind of away from you, but his people still saying like, yo, he going kind of long. So I think that's why Smack was a little bit more enforcing it.
Smack called me and Smack said he was tight. He was like, yo, at the end of the day, what am I paying a nigga for if you sabotaging the footage like that? All he did was say, look, it's either 2 things. This is T-Rex you talking about. Like, it's either he wasn't prepared, you get what I'm saying? And it's the fact that, nigga, you've never complained about time limits before. Never. Never. You get what I'm saying? Fucking Arsenal, when you battle Arsenal rap for 8 minutes. It's because you wasn't worried about Arsenal and you know he ain't crazy lyrically or anything like that. You was like, yo, he can say whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. I'm T-Rex. I'm ready. At the end of the day, the fans want to see that. If the fans wanted to see that and it could have been a classic, then your conscience is fucking up a potential classic. You get what I'm saying? I mean, come on, my nigga. We all professionals. I stood there in a round 3 with Conceited and let Conceited rap for 6 minutes. I ain't complain. What you complaining for? Niggas get off. You get what I'm saying? You was dead ass like, time, in the middle of a scheme.
Bro, out in Maryland, when the Fed sees the whip, and it's right back to that cab again. They rush our traffic, they rushing hours for trafficking. I mean, what you know about a lot that's action-packed, packing max, no casino, but for them chips, you back a rat. I mean, you fucking up drive snitching, fucking up the profession, crumbling under pressure. The irony got him singing, he ushering his confession. Scenario. Got me like Clover. He gets out. License ready to get it.
That shit is corny. The fans lose out when they do that. You get what I'm saying? The fans lose out. What are they paying for? And come on, like that shit was a waste of time. Like a waste of time. He didn't do no press run, right? So you could already tell he wasn't taking it serious. You feel what I'm saying? He was trying to downplay it. And that shit is kind of corny already. It's like niggas keep trying to downplay it or something like that. But then when my niggas turn up on niggas, oh, y'all bullying niggas. Then when we don't bully niggas, we try to do it right. Oh, niggas trying to play it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you can't win with this shit. So if I have my niggas turn up on stage, then it's, oh, Cortez is banned from URL. But that's the next step.
And let me ask you something. Let me play devil's advocate for a minute. I do feel like, and I'm not just saying you, I do feel like in general, because I said the same thing about the Head Ice and Tech 9. I think sometimes battle rappers, they got to realize who they're battling, the match, and sometimes they got to realize when a situation isn't good, even if they're being paid. So you got a lot of history with K-Shine. He kind of went at you when he battled Calico back on URL, and you and I think DNA maybe. Then you got the Rex situation. So do you really, I don't, take me through the contracts and the negotiations on why those battles are even 2 minutes and why maybe they just didn't get put on URL or waited, it wasn't just held out.
Well, what it is first of all, it's just niggas is scared. Like niggas is just scared. Like it's no nothing else. Like you gotta understand something. If Smack and Beasley and Chico, they're so busy, they're not paying attention to everything that's going on. Granted, you get what I'm saying? But the fans know, Norb sees it, certain people see it like, yo, this nigga's, he's working his name back up. You get what I'm saying? Smack fucks with me just on a regular level. So he's like, yo, cool, I see what you're doing. Niggas is talking. I think it's about time to get that battle. Now, before niggas was saying, oh, niggas ain't want to see that battle because my stock was down. I didn't complain about that. I just said, I'm going to get my stock back up. You get what I'm saying? So when we go through these contracts, I don't give a fuck about 2 minutes. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I write. Caustic, I battled Caustic. That was supposed to be 1:30. Nigga, all I did was freestyle some shit about him going over the time limit, and I still rapped. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That shit, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. Whether you feel it's 2 minutes or not, why you not letting a nigga at least finish his bars? Like, you gotta let a nigga finish his scheme. 2:10, 2:15, and what I was told was it was 2 minutes with a 2:30 cap. If I'd have got to 2:30, everything would have been smooth. Niggas was cutting me off right there in the middle, 1:59 time. The crowd is going crazy. The crowd at least wants to hit a line. Like, what are you talking about? You sabotaging footage by doing that. And besides sabotaging the footage, it's like, what are we battling for on this stage then, my nigga? It's not the main events. What are we battling on the stage for? It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. It's corny. It's politics. At the end of the day, niggas want to rap and get money.
Talk about total slaughter, you know what I'm saying? We talked earlier and you was telling me how the whole process go. Just explain to the fans how that whole thing went with you, because I know you were originally on the show and then, you know what I'm saying, Rex took your place. Just let fans know, because he mentioned it. That was in his first round. He mentioned like, I already whipped your ass on total slaughter. So that was his opening bar.
I beat him too though, so people don't know that. But what it was we was called for the battles, right? We was all called into the house. T-Rex wasn't a part of the show. So when they gave us the 8 lists, it was Marv 1, Disaster, Daylight, Math, Marv 1, Arsenal,
Averb, Big T.
Averb, Big T, and myself. Going into the house, we all prepared bars for each other. We don't know who we battling, but we know it's 1 round, 90 seconds. It wasn't 3 rounds. It's not 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Every battle that took place was 1 round, 90 seconds. That was it. So if you want to brag about that, that's corny, you feel what I'm saying? So we get in the house the first day, and K-Slay and Mook say, oh, they got an announcement. And everyone's like, what's the announcement? And Mook is like, yo, I can't have my man not on the show. Now, this is already part of the show. You get what I'm saying? We just don't know that. So we like, what's he talking about? He's like, yo, we got a wild card. And whoever the wild card wants to battle has to battle right now on the spot. No preparation, no writing, giving me an hour. Rex walks in the room. I look at this, I'm like, he just backed out of the battle with me and him when we supposed to battle in Battle America in Cali, and he didn't show up. So I said, this nigga didn't show up a couple weeks ago and just dubbed it. I said, this nigga's gonna have a round for me. Mind you, I just battled K-Shine. I used the 3rd round that I had for him against K-Shine, and I just battled Automatic Raid 2 days later or 4 days later. The bars ain't in my head like that. And I'm writing new bars for Marv 1 and for all these niggas in the crib. So I don't have my rounds packed down that I already have for him. I said, watch this nigga pick me. Nigga said Cortez. I said, so Rex, you knew you was gonna be on the show. You already knew you was battling me. Like when you woke up that morning, I'm gonna go to the house, I'm gonna pick out Cortez. I don't know nothing. Now I knew the battles were supposed to happen that night. We got announced this at what, 2 p.m.? So I said, you picking me now? All right, bet. That means we're gonna battle tonight. I'll go in and fix up a 90-second round. They said, no, right now. I said, what you mean right now? They said, yeah, go to the basement. Go to the basement, Slaughterhouse is in the basement. Chilling. We didn't even know they was in the basement. I'm like, oh, this is a lineup right here. Like, niggas definitely try to like set it up type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I still had some bars in my head. Rex did what he did. He spit a 90-second round. All core name flips. Like, I was like, oh, this nigga really had a round for me.
You ain't even hardcore. You don't even go in the category of hardcore. I can have putting hands and feet encore. Once you start rapping, they'll be clapping like an encore. That's what happens when you put Attica against Jobcore.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga's scared, boy. Like, it ain't no other way. He was like, I got him. I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna get him out the house ASAP. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, this is corny. Like, I was tight over it.
All right, you want to call it in the air, my guy? He says it. Oh, that's how we doing it? Okay.
That's some Dragon Ball Z shit.
See, I'm a force to be reckoned with. By the way, I'm reckless when I'm wrecking shit. You see, I stress emphasis with penmanship. That's how I gain my leverage quick. But you, see, with you, it seems like you want that acceptance from these set of crips, but honestly, I don't think they respect your shit. Why? Yo, this nigga ever let a tech go rip, cop work, step, or whip to make it stretch or flip? Bitch, you ain't never messed with shit. You wouldn't move work if your name was Sue Surf. You couldn't mess with bricks. Honestly, but he wanted front to me like, yo, cool, real talk, I'm on the block, I got that extra shit, that special whip. Oh, word, bless me then, but I swear, don't cross me, I can't buy bullshit, and if I do, I'm an Exodus. Wait a minute, cross, swear, Bible, Exodus. Nigga, realize who the fuck you messing with, which I bring the spirit of jihad to the exorcist.
Get into the chain snatch rumors. I don't even know if they rumors. I don't know if they true. I don't know if they rumors.
Well, you know it's crazy because like the 3rd round with Tech, I cleared up a lot of this shit. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what happened with the situation. there was a rap battle event going on in Brooklyn somewhere. I ain't gonna dry snitch and put everything out there, but I got to the event type early. My niggas didn't get there in time. Like when I got there, nobody was there. I was just there with like 1 or 2 people. You know what I mean? I already felt a little bit of the tension. You know, like when you can see something's going on. So I already felt like niggas was scheming. But my niggas was like a couple minutes away. A nigga backs out. Random nigga backs out. Nigga got it. Like, to keep it real, he had it. Like, I had no wins. And to be real with you, if a nigga's scared when he pull out a gun on you, that's worse than a nigga that does this. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that really knows that, I'd rather have a nigga that play with them guns, put a gun in my face, than a nigga that's scared. Because the nigga that's scared will just pull a trigger. He sneeze wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could see what it was. Boom. Gave up the chain. I spazzed after that. I told niggas, yo, niggas got X amount of time to get my shit back. When my niggas came, I went to go handle my business. Make a long story short, a lot of shit happened after that didn't need to happen. But I had nothing to do with it. I got my chain. You know what I mean? There was a whole bunch of rumors, and a dude runs online, and the dude says, yeah, I got, yeah, such and such happened, but, you know, it wasn't us that robbed you. Dot Mob ain't robbed you. And then he's like, World Star. And he's showing a little bit of money, and I'm like, who is this nigga? This nigga wasn't there yesterday. He wasn't at the event. He damn sure was a nigga that robbed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why this nigga yelling this Dot Mob shit? And he's looking for World Star, you know what I mean? A nigga just want to get views. He had nothing to do with the situation at all.
Yeah, what's good, World Star? This your boy, Chase the Money. Coney Island Dot Mob. Shout out to all my Dot Mob niggas. Some funny shit going on out here in the world. Can't call it, I might spoil it though, man. I don't know, they got this boy Cortez thinking we robbed him for his chain and then had the nerve to give it back. That's crazy, like we don't even do shit like that. That's first off. And we ain't rob you for your chain. And I heard your shit was fake. That's the crazy shit, like we out here trapping on you, boy. Like, come on, man. We out here, man. Grinding hard, like, you heard? Like, we doing that every day on y'all bum ass niggas, man. What is you talking about? We took your what? Come on, son. Y'all niggas is crazy, son. Like, we out here, man. We out here. We out here. We out here. We out here. Look. Like, we out here, like, fuck is y'all niggas talking about, man? Like, $2, like, here. They don't even want me to go into the motherfucking vote on that bum ass thing, man. Y'all niggas can't be serious, man. We robbed you for a fake chain, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. World Star, these niggas is fake, B.
I make a phone call. I try to get Rex. Couldn't get Rex. I called Mook. And I told him straight up. I said, yo, son, who is this nigga that you calling? Now, mind you, by the time I called Mook, I already had the chain back. All the other shit that happened that day and everything already happened. This is the next day. The dude runs online. So I called him, like, yo, my nigga, who is this nigga? He's like, I don't know that nigga. I think that nigga was locked up with Sean or something. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, we got to him and I said, yo, son, tell that nigga take that blog down because niggas find out what really going on and niggas blame y'all. Y'all the ones who gotta deal with the consequences. And I know for a fact y'all had nothing to do with it, just being real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, nah, we gonna tell him to take the blog down. So his son takes the blog down. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. And niggas left it at that. A whole tweet, like, this shit happened 3 years ago. So, first off, remember that. So, niggas take the blog down. Saint Ashley brings up the chain shit. Now, anybody that knows the real situation knows what really happened is looking at it like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
Guaranteed if a Dot would have had that weapon, you would have died. With that aside, let me ask you this real question. Now, how can you as a man even admit that? When a nigga that robbed you Rex and you called his Jack, your chain snatched, but she wasn't worried about getting your shit back, you was begging for the footage that nigga had that made you look bad. He YouTubed it, uploaded for the world to see. Chrome me a dome, eyes closed, and he copping please. Now I ain't saying you a pussy, Cole. You just not a G, cause boys don't turn into men when they on bended knees.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at it like, if you see me in the battle, I'm like, yo, you serious? Now mind you, Shayna pushed the battle back 2 weeks. Debo had to push the battle back 2 weeks because Shayna said she didn't have a third round. So for them 2 weeks, I already know what happened. K-Shine or Mook or one of them told her that story and told her run with this story. Simple as that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? She needed a third round. The whole third round was about me. And how would she know? She wasn't even dot mom when the shit happened, and niggas ain't go talking about that. So they had to tell her. So then that's when I pressed niggas like, yo son, y'all niggas not only feeding a bitch information, y'all feeding a bitch wrong information. Y'all niggas trying to have me looking crazy out here, son. Y'all niggas acting funny now. You feel what I'm saying? And me and Rex had words when Math battled Dose. And I told him straight up, I said, yo son, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. For us to avoid all this shit, don't mention my name in blogs no more. I won't mention y'all name in blogs no more. Unless it has to do with a battle when we face to face, cool. But all that extra shit, cause it's gonna go to another level. Cause niggas is playing games now, niggas is lying, making shit, whatever. I guess Rex never told Mook that, yo, niggas already cleared it. I'm at South by Southwest and I just see a Vlad interview that Mook says he got my chain back. Now, why did he say that? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, to me, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, you had nothing to do with it. All you did was make a phone call to get a blog taken down. Whatever. We had words at noon 3. After. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, everybody calmed down. We went to the side and we spoke, and I just told a nigga like, yo, like, I'm not with all them games. You not with all them games, then leave it at that, because niggas is taking it to a whole nother level. And honestly, I know they ain't on it like that, and I'm trying to have my niggas not on it like that. I'm trying to promote more music and more the brand than the stupidity. You know what I'm saying? So we just both agreed to leave it at that. But did I get robbed? Yeah. Did I get my chain back? In 10 minutes. Did Mook get my chain back? No. Did anybody get my chain back? No. My connects from what I have, I already told niggas when I come back, have my chain. Shit gonna go down. Have my chain. Niggas know I wasn't playing. It is what it is. It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing I'm trying to endorse or nothing like that. But if you want to clear the air, that's clearing the air. You know what I'm saying?
Life, I should punch you in your fucking face right now.
And there it is.
A lot of people want to know my thoughts on Math and Diz, especially because, you know, I'm NYB, but, you know, I know both dudes. I've had issues with Diz in the past. I even battled him out there. You know what I mean? Where does it leave battle rap with the no-fly zones and all that? To be honest with you, it's an unfortunate situation. It's a situation that should have been avoided and could have been avoided. You know, those two are grown men. Math is my bro. You know what I mean? What happened to him was wrong. You get what I'm saying? And I gotta send my special props to him because the nigga got back up and got back up and got back up. You get what I'm saying? And held it down. So it's like, it's whatever he wants to do, however he wants to handle that situation. But I don't necessarily think it's anything that that we should even talk about. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna go that way. And when he sees him, he's gonna handle it accordingly the way he needs to as a man, and it's only right. So I'll leave it there at that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna spread no gossip or nothing like that. But it was wrong. You know what I mean? And my dude, you know what I mean? He'll handle it the way he needs to handle it. Basically, you feel me?
The state of battle rap right now and where it's going.
The state of battle rap right now is real. You could look at it as the water's half, or the glass is half full, or you could look at it as the glass is half empty. You know what I mean? It depends on how you're looking at it. But damn sure, in the next 6 months to a year, something's got to give. A lot of us battle rappers can't keep getting the same money we've been getting for the last couple years. It has to be an increase somewhere in order. You know, it becomes a lot harder for us because we're at the point where we have to battle new niggas. It's not an advantage though. If you got 30 battles and you balance somebody that's just as nice, like somebody like take Ill Will, right? If I was to battle Ill Will, Ill Will is nice. He's not top tier yet, but he's nice, right? Okay, I battle Ill Will. How many battles does Ill Will have to go to do research on? He's nice enough to go through all that shit and come up with 3 crazy rounds. I'm nice enough, but I only can watch 3 or 4 battles, and then half those battles are probably, you know, smaller leagues that nobody knows about. So it's certain shit I can't mention. So I gotta bar with you. It doesn't match up. So, you know, certain things have to change in order for things to be a little bit more evenly matched. You know what I'm saying? Pay wise, material wise, all that. But as far as business wise, we have to figure out how to film a battle and capture the essence of a battle in a big room, or this shit is gonna die quick.
So, hey, so I guess Rex will get the bang and shoot. So I guess Rex, hold on. I ain't them other niggas that rap. I ain't rapping till y'all shut up.
How much does crowd fuck up the battles?
Yo, the crowd.
Because I'm looking at a lot.
I'm gonna keep it a million with you, and it's kind of crazy to say it. The crowd is about 70% of what makes a quality battle. I was standing with Rex right there with Rex and Calico, and I couldn't hear them battle because everybody on stage is talking. Everybody's a celebrity trying to, yo son, yo, blowing weird, yo son, you know my niggas this and it. You get what I'm saying? Niggas is like, boy, like I'm trying to watch the battle here. You get what I'm saying? Like there's niggas like, yo, I'm trying to watch the battle, nigga. You talking too much, you know? And that's the thing about it. You got a bigger venue. Everybody in the front row wants to watch the battle. Everybody else is just there to chill. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else is in their own little conversations. You got 3,000 people in the venue, and you got 20 little conversations all going on at the same time while I'm trying to battle. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting everybody's attention. Because I honestly don't think Cal and Rex had bad rounds. But I won't watch it again. Also editing too. You edit the battle a certain way and you make it look a certain way. You get what I'm saying? You get crazy with it.
Who else is from the Yak though? You and Ill Will, y'all got some hard fans. Y'all know y'all love Ill Will, but if we battle, who die? Ill Will, like it's God's plan. So tell Ill Will he better have an ill will before I sit him in God's hand. Cause Ill Will, I get to speak to Ill Will when I sit him next to Nas Man.
It's sad, but big venues, like the crowd counts a lot. If the crowd could shut up and like they're there really to watch us, then there's no problem. But when you got 1 million people there and everybody's on their own shit, yo, smoking weed, yo, son, we gotta do this, yo, everybody's talking. And with battle rap, there's so many bars, you have to pay attention, you know. So, you know, I think there's a lot of battles that have a lot of potential that are ruined by the crowd and the audio because of a big crowd and all that. Exclusives.
Unbiased review, Cortez.
Yeah.
Other bloggers can't get this, man. Let them know, man. Let them know, man.
Exactly. It's like, it's one of them things. Round 1 was supposed to go like this. So what you gonna do? You gonna brag about beating me on TV? Nigga, I'm known for torture, but this hammer hereditary, Rex. It's in my genes. That's a chrome disorder. You ain't know, did you? These facts ain't send the memo? Oh, them folks ain't warn you? Yeah, we on smack. But y'all about to see a total slaughter. I mean, how y'all putting a penitentiary wall versus what's pretend to be dog? I sat back. I figured out what you're an enemy for. I guess he figured he'd bring the enemy at enemy 4. You getting 8. With both hands, I give my enemies 4s. I mean, it's Murder Ave and Dot Mob. I'm slowing their progress. Hashtag team ass grab. Hey, yo, let's be totally honest. I'm hanging T. It makes sense. Because you belong in the closet, nigga. And you look like Michael Blackson's Black Son. I mean, I don't know if he has one, but if he did, shit. You'd be that one. Jesus Christ, you ain't know? I'm about the Black Son wordplay. Jesus, y'all ain't know that he's Black Son. The way I took out Shine with these, I'm about the Black Son. So just stand here and spit your lines. Cause they all say you're a legend. How's this defined? When you spit stupid shit, but think it's fine, like segregation. And that bum-ass baby kitten line will lux. How I'ma get this work? if all I gotta do is picket lines to break them down. It's Brooklyn. Shake up with crime, break up with 9, this Mac, 4 heads, bitch. Make up your mind, is you a rapper or a trapper? How we getting that workout? We eyeball. Fuck the scale. What the work bout? I gotta see, cause my click. Nigga, we need that work now. How we getting paid off squares, but ain't no work around you jerk clown. I squirt pounds, not the nigga to front. Hey yo, bro, I dare a nigga to test. Headshot, he'll have no idea. Bullets tearing his top front. He'll have no eye there for seeing closed casket. Now he won't ID. I mean, I'm standing, I'm blaming on his porch with a weapon. You fucking dickhead. This magnum's for protection. I mean, why even talk about the bars when I could talk about wordplay, vocal projection, focus and presence? Even my writing is over-aggressive, the irony, and thinking he could be caught with a sentence. I mean, these the niggas that you ride with scrap? Oh, I guess they smiling now, but they gonna talk shit behind your back, cause I bustin' steel pipes till the iron cracks. Look, homie, how they compare I and that when I ain't that? As for your life, you little nigga, I'm eyeing that. On 116th, I'm like, yo, where the buyers at? I did you connect? And make you buy it back, cause I came here with bars especially. It's my specialty. You gonna need a whole lot more and something specialty like ARs, Kevlar, and a specialty. But if not, shit, I'm going 38 specialty. See, I'm losing my voice a little bit, but you hear it. And then I would've rebutted something, but it would've been.
What up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm biased with you checking in, man. Back with another Untold Truth with the homie Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we answer the questions the fans wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. I apologize. But at the end of the day, y'all salute this man putting in work. And hopefully, man, no more vaulted battles. No more vaulted battles. I'm biased with you, man. Follow me on Twitter. Let them know where they can reach you at.
Cortez_HSP. You see, we in Brooklyn. They about to pop off and shit behind y'all. But we in Brooklyn. This is what happens, man. I'm biased, you heard?
Let me get out of here. I gotta get back to Atlanta. ATL, what up? Unbiased review, man. They wilding over here, as you can see. She arguing, telling somebody to suck a dick.
Yeah, I won't avoid all that, bro.
Only in Brooklyn, they wilding.
All right.
They going crazy. She pushing her away. And y'all say unbiased review don't be in the hood, man. You see where I'm at? I don't even know what street this is, man. Got my nigga Cortez over here. It's going down. 2 chicks going crazy. Yo, this an old lady she arguing with. How you gonna argue with an old lady, though? Shorty got the braids on. She ready to whip some ass. She looks probably still got her house shoes on and shit. Unbiased review, man. See what Cortez got me in. See what you got me in, Cortez. What the hell going on around?
What it is.
White man looking scared as hell. Look at her across the street. He like, hey, I don't even want to be in here.